A great many people will tell you the first hour and last hour of the day session are the two best hours to trade, and hey, they're usually not wrong. Today's featured trade may test that theory, and we'll see what happens. At about 10 o'clock, we're going to trade a NASDAQ100 Micro Emini. I'm Don Singletary. Welcome to the channel. Let's get started right now. August 16th, 2022, you can see my Tastyworks trading screen in three parts. The chart on the top right, the bottom is the MACD trade signal indicator, and on the left side of the screen is my bracket order with the entry, stop, and target prices entered all at one time. Trading for $2 a point, and my candlesticks are always 5 minutes wide. Right now, I want to get you orientated with the screen here, this Tastyworks. See it, click it, trade it. Everything's on one screen. Makes it a lot easier to learn and a lot easier to understand. So I want to take just a very few seconds here and show you exactly what it is we're doing with this trading futures thing. Now, everything I'm about to say isn't to get you to buy anything. Anybody can do exactly what I'm going to show you right now, and they won't have to pay a penny for the information or the privilege to do it. We're going to be trading a composite weighted stock equity index futures contract. It's a mouthful, but it's a weighted average of the 100 biggest tech stocks in the country, maybe the world. And as you're going to see in this trade, right now it's trading for about 13,600 points. Each of the points is worth $2. So twice 13,600, $27,200 worth of stock equity we're going to trade. Now, how much is it going to cost us to do that? According to laws and regulations, to trade $27,200 worth of stock equity, you'd need to put up half that amount, $13,600. But today, you're going to see me trade $27,200 worth of equity in a futures contract for $515. Folks, that's a leverage of 52 to 1. Not 2 to 1 like stocks, 52 to 1. That's the honest truth. That's how it is trading futures. And that's why it's so highly leveraged that it's very risky. I hope you understand exactly what I'm saying. For the last 40 or 50 years, wealthy individuals, professional traders, hedge funds, they could all trade at this high leverage of 52 to 1. It wasn't within reach of most everyday people to be able to afford these. And because they were complex, sophisticated financial products, the government never bothered to make them affordable for everyday people because they didn't understand it anyway and they couldn't afford it. All that, of course, changed in May of 2019, about 3 years ago. Now they have these 1/10 size Micro Eminis. This is disruptive technology. There's no phone on the kitchen wall anymore. We order everything from Amazon, and there's no such thing as couch change. What can I say? Get with the program. Subscribe now to the channel, and we'll show you how to trade with these stock equity index futures called the 1/10 size Micro Eminis. They're very affordable, and as you're going to see in our new trade today, a lot of fun. The trade you're about to see today is full of surprises. You can see from 8:30 all the way past 9:30 and out till almost 10 o'clock in the morning. The momentum in the market is down, down, down. And then at about 9:55, we get this one green candle that's popping up. Well, why this trade? Why now? There's a strong, almost 2-hour momentum of the market going down. We get one green candlestick out of the last 10 or so. So I think it's a good opportunity to have odds much better than a coin flip. I'm going to short one of the contracts for the NASDAQ100 Micro Emini. I'm always mindful of the risk in these trades. It's just the nature of this type of trading. So I put a stop up about $14. That's 7 points up. You see, I shorted the contract at 13,618. It's $2 a point. 13,625 is my stop. That's 7 points times $2. I'm risking a maximum of $14 on the trade. But I have to rethink that almost immediately, and I decided to move my stop back and give the trade a little room to breathe. So I took my Tastyworks click and drag mouse up there, moved the stop up to, I'm risking now a total of $21.50. Now, moving the stop up and down and calculating the points, if you're a beginner, you're a bit overwhelmed the first few times you do it. I've done it thousands of times, so I'm quite comfortable. It's like driving a car now. I don't even think about it. As a beginner, you get through your first 3 or 4 trading sessions and you start to get the hang of this stuff. It does come fairly quickly. Now, I've made friends with this Tastyworks click and drag mouse. You see over in the green circle on the right, we're trading at 13,616. I'm already anticipating moving this stop down some more. We're trading at 13,612, and there you go. So now at 13,626 stop, I'm risking $16. But look over in the right side there, we're trading down to 13,607. So I immediately grab my Tastyworks mouse and move the stop down again. And this time, it's going to be a remarkable change in the trade. I shorted a contract, and now my stop is below the entry price. That means I have a free trade. I cannot lose even a penny out of my account. It's not free, actually, but I like to think of it that way. If you're a beginning trader, it's very important you understand the risk in a trade is not fixed when you enter it. It changes all during the trade. Your job is to keep track of where you are. Like right now, I'm under 2 minutes into a free trade. My unrealized gain is about $22. For being less than 2 minutes into the trade, that's a good list. Actually, I'm up a little over $40 right now. It's time to get that Tastyworks mouse, click and drag that stop down again, and I'm going to lock in more profits to this very short but good trade. $40.50 locked in now. That's 20 1/4 points. This type of trading can be fun because you don't know what's next. That's the good news. The bad news is you don't know what's next. And that is precisely why I just moved my stop down again to 13,593 1/4, and I get stopped out immediately. So let's do the fun part. Let's count the money now. This trade was not quite 3 minutes long. I think about 2 minutes, 45 seconds. We were able to profit $49 in that under 3 minutes. Now, it always begs the question, since I'm trading with a 1/10 size contract, and I've been trading with a NASDAQ100 regular E-mini, I would have made $490 in under 3 minutes. But if you think that way going into this, you're going to get ahead of yourself and you're going to lose your money. The first thing you do with these micro E-minis, 1/10 size, is use them to perfect your trading. Well, it doesn't actually ever get perfect because you're going to lose about 40% of your trades even when you're good. This is just not the kind of trading that can have a win rate of 80 and 90% and sustain it forever. Perhaps the most important thing I can say to traders who are new at trading futures is don't take your experience, the good rules and all the discipline you learn trading stocks, and try to superimpose it onto this kind of trading. This kind of trading is inherently risky, and futures are an entirely different financial product than trading stocks. Adjust your expectations. Expect to learn a lot, to try some things, and you may try some things you did with stocks, and you'll find usually they don't work very well in futures trading, especially stock equity index futures trading. No matter if you have a little bit or a lot of experience in this type of trading, I can give you one trading tip that may help you. It helps a lot of people. I get emails every day with the same question: where can I find a trading buddy? Somebody to learn along with me so we can destroy this learning curve thing and get on with making some money. Well, one thing you might consider doing if you have a friend who probably isn't trading these, you can send them an email and get a link of this video and put it in the email, because if you remember at the very beginning, I explained very briefly what all this is about, trading futures for the first time. So you can try that, and if you got some results, leave me a word in the comments under the video. I'd love to hear from you. And I'd like to hasten to add one more thing very quickly that will save you a lot of time and aggravation. It's better to find 1 or 2 friends, one works great, than it is to go into some kind of forum or a chat room or a string of text messages where people you don't know are saying things, and a few of the people in those groups tend to dominate and steer the conversation. It's much easier, so much friendly, and you learn a lot faster if you just get a friend, someone that you already know that you can talk to easily. And if they're excited about joining into this, fine. You can't force it, of course, but I would suggest that. Now, if you find yourself a trading buddy, or if you already have one, this is the kind of thing you can talk about. We all do it. It's post-trade. You want to go back and look at the road and see what happened in this wreck of a trade you just made, or maybe why you were so smart. That's up to you, of course. Well, I sold this contract at $9.59, and I bought it back at $13,593 about 3 minutes later. Had I stayed in the trade, watch this. The orange arrow represents about 20 points at $2 a point. The orange arrow then is worth $40, right? I'm going to superimpose it on the red candlestick there, and you'll see I could have easily doubled the money that I made on this trade had I stayed into it. Now, what I want to tell you, why I bring this up is this is going to happen to you all the time. Remember, this type of trading, you can't have certainty. You only can make the best decision you can make with the information you have, and you're never going to have the complete information to form a perfect trade. Once in a while you get lucky, and that's okay too, but it's really interesting to look at these trades and do that. So when you get your trading buddy, that's one of the things you can talk about. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What should I have done? Now, please don't forget, if you're not a subscriber already, hit the subscribe button and a little notification bell, and you'll be notified by text or email when we put up these new trades every week. And I need your help, as always. I'll ask if you want to see another trade like or similar to this one, hit the like button. I tally those, and those tallies determine what I put in the future videos. I really appreciate your help on that. Your input is very important. You can drop a comment below too if you like. Tastyworks, you've seen the clear, excellent videos and the see it, click it, trade it with the Tastyworks mouse and everything, but there's more. They have very competitive commissions. There's no charge for data fees or software. They don't nickel and dime you. You can move money in and out of your bank all day long if you want to. It won't cost you anything. I'm Don Singletary. Thanks for being along today. I hope every day is a payday for you, and thank you.